Today we are going to learn subtraction of money. Let's say I have 15 ringgit and I want to buy a book that costs 8 ringgit and 40 cent. Now, how much is my balance? So, first, we need to write the number sentence, right? RM 15, which is the amount of money that I have, minus the cost for the book, 8 ringgit and 40 cent. Alright? Now, we need to align these two values properly for us to perform the subtraction. So let's write down 15 ringgit, RM, 15 ringgit, minus RM, 8 ringgit and 40 cent. Now, we can start by subtracting the value in cent first. So we know that we cannot subtract 40 from 0. So we need to borrow from 15, right? We need to borrow from the ringgit column. So we need to borrow from 15. 15 gets reduced to 14. Now, we know that we borrow 1 ringgit over to the cent column, right? We know that 1 ringgit is equivalent to 100 cent. So 1 ringgit gets regrouped to 100 cent. We can write this as 100. Okay, so now we can perform the subtraction. 0 minus 0 is 0. 10 minus 4 is 6. 14 minus 8 gives us 6. So in the end, the balance is 6 ringgit and 60 cent. So you can write here 6 ringgit and 60 cent. My balance is 6 ringgit and 60 cent. Let us do another problem with subtraction. Let's say I have 100 ringgit and I buy a pair of shoes that cost 43 ringgit and 60 cent. So, to find my balance, I need to first write out a number sentence. So I have 100 ringgit minus 43 ringgit and 60 cent. So just like before, we have to first arrange it properly before we do the subtraction. So we have 100 So we have our 100 ringgit. Don't forget to put 20 at the back. Minus 43 ringgit and 60 cent. Now, we know that we cannot subtract 60 from 0. So we need to borrow from 100. When we borrow from 100, this becomes 99. Since we borrow 1 over to the cent, and we know that we are actually borrowing 1 ringgit to the cent, 1 ringgit gets regrouped to 100 cent. So we can replace this value with 100. So we have 1 ringgit gets regrouped to 100 cent. We borrow 1 ringgit from here, from the 100 to the cent column. So it gets the RM1 gets regrouped to 100 cent. So now we have enough to perform subtraction. 0 minus 0 is 0. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 9 minus 4 is 5. So the answer is 56 ringgit and 40 cent. So now we can complete the number sentence. 100 ringgit minus 43 ringgit and 60 cent gives us 56 ringgit and 40 cent. My balance is therefore 56 ringgit and 40 cent.